Hello, my YouTube friends. Just back with the Cub Cadet LT42 Endurance mower that I purchased. This is I got it back in June or July. This is my 3-month review on the mower. Um, Mower's doing well. Cut the grass a few times with it. I'm almost at 5 hours, so it's almost time for the oil change soon. So I've already bought oil and everything for that. I'll cut the grass one more time before I change the oil. So far good, no leaks, no problems at all. That really it bothers me at all, but there are little things. I'll go over that. Um, um, let's see, we got, okay, so I did do some changes. I did go out and get the mulching kit for the mower. This is my vacation home, second home basically. We spend time here, me and my wife spend time here, here in Florida on the West Coast. A few months out of the year. It's hurricane season now, so just come back here this week. We've been gone for about 2 weeks, and now we're back. And my grass is tall again because it's rainy season here in Florida. Started to cut the grass yesterday. It was nice outside. As soon as I grabbed the weed eater to go outside to cut the grass, it started raining, so I couldn't even get it. I got one patch of grass done and it started pouring on me, so I stopped. So try to finish it up this week. So it's supposed to be raining off and on today. Just had a bad thunderstorm come through. So I got the mulching kit because of the grass gets so tall here when I'm cutting it. It's just throwing it and it looks like a hay field, and I hate the way that looks, especially in the neighborhood. Everybody's got nice cut grass, and so I got the mulching kit. I got that from Amazon, and it wasn't a bad price for it. Pretty simple, easy to put on. It is for the 42-inch cut mower. Works well. I cut the grass with it last time. Didn't make a mess. You just go over it a few more times and it kind of cleans it up really well. So I did get that put on. I didn't film me putting it on. It's pretty simple, explanatory. It does have the kit. It's covered up there. I left the chute on. I just hate taking things off. I don't need to. I left it on. It's okay to be on there. Only problem with the mulching kit I have, this is weird, it does get clogged. Great. A whole bunch of grass gets caught up right in here, but that's okay. When I get done, I clean the mower. This is actually clean, but not clean as I want it to be, but you know, I just try to take care of it. So that's the only thing with that is do make sure this is tight. It will rattle itself loose with the mower running, so make sure that is pretty tight. It is loose right now, so tighten it down. That will come loose and you end up losing that, or you end up running it over. Then your chute won't come off. It'll just be rattling and possibly pop its way off if you come across something or whatever. But so far, all in all, only thing I had an issue with when I did clean the mower, the whole area there was kind of clogged right there, but that's to be expected. That's the way it's supposed to shoot out, and you're holding it from doing that. Next thing is the reverse cut works well. I like that. Safety. It's the only thing when my wife runs it, she forgets to push it, and she comes back and tells me that, hey, the mower shut off. It's like, forgot to push that button when you're cutting the grass. I only have about a quarter of an acre or so in this yard, but you know, just time to tell. She'll figure it out. She loves cutting the grass, so that's good, and I do too. Of course, we work as a team. I use the old trusty Mary mower over here, get that done while she's cutting it with the push mower. Or I push mower it, and she does the big parts of the yard, and I'll do the hill with the push mower and weed eater, and you know, clean up. Let's see what else I got. Okay, next thing is the battery. I see people hook these up And they're complaining that they don't hook up correctly when you're installing the battery when you first get your mower. The way it should be this way. It's flat. It does hook from the side and the top. As you see, it covers it really well right there. If you do it that way, it's a lot easier, and that will fit on there just fine. This battery is really good. They do sell them at Batteries Plus. If you do see them, if you have any Batteries Plus stores in your neighborhood, in your area where you live, they're over 700-800 stores. I know that because I own 3 of them. But this battery is a model number 725-17335. Now, this battery corresponds to any other battery. It's a Z12S. Z12S. That's what that battery is, and it'll fit in there correctly. That's what this is. 250 CCA. That's more than enough to start any Kohler 20 horsepower engine or 15 horsepower engine. They do last longer. My recommendations, if you are storing your mower over the winter months, which we cut grass year round here, it slows down after the summer months, but you can still cut your grass. Instead of cutting it twice a week, you're going to probably cut it once a month. So 12S, Z12S, that's what that battery is. Battery runs around 130 bucks or so with a trade-in. Most places will charge you a trade-in if you don't have it. But just remember, the bolt goes down through there and the nut goes on the back side. You might have to shove something in there to hold that bolt up. They'll hold the nut up so you can tighten it. Really simple, easy. Do it this way, guys. It's easier that way. And you get that coverage on that positive side. And let's see what else is next. Okay, the mower I got has the Cub Cadet 547cc overhead valve intellipower engine. I don't need a Kohler engine. I don't need all that horsepower. My yard's not that huge. If I have to get something that big, or 20, 25 horsepower engine, I just might as well buy not a lawn tractor. I can buy a actual tractor to do my yard. I don't need that. Just remember, before you go out and run your mower, make sure you check the oil on there. Just check anything that's loose, possibly loose. Any oil drips anywhere, you want to make sure. I have no oil drips, no nothing. There's no leaks anywhere. And on this side, everybody was complaining about this being loose. This was loose when I got it, when I picked it up. I just tightened it. Just be careful when you're changing oil in here. I have not done my oil yet. About 3 hours in on this mower since I've got it. I'll end up cutting the grass, and that, when I get finished with that, I'll go ahead and let it cool off and then change oil. This does not leak. I have it. Just take care of your equipment. That's all you got to do. If you see a problem, fix it. I mean, just think, everybody, you guys, everybody out here, you invest all this money in these things and you don't take care of them, then you complain about the actual piece of equipment. It's not that, it's you. Just remember, we got to take care of our equipment. Also remember, grease the bearings on the hub wheels. I have done that. I do need to do it again. I did end up purchasing a grease gun to do all that, and they're in the front hubs. Make sure they're greased. Just check for any debris. If you don't clean your mower, make sure there's no grass and debris under your deck around your belt. It will cause things to go wrong, and then you have more problems. And then why would you want to complain about the piece of equipment when it's not the equipment? Okay, next, after every time I do cut the grass, I do clean it off. I do wipe it down. I don't wash it. Just don't need a lot of rust developing on these decks that are not, they're just stamped decks. They're not really that thick of metal. So I would do blow it off with the blower. If I do got a bunch of stuff that is clogged up in there, I'll pull the deck off and just clean it out and then put it back on. It takes 10 minutes to take the deck off and back on. Sometimes I guess it could be faster. It does have clips, 2 clips on the back to hold the deck up. To pull the deck up and bring it down, 1 clip in the front. disconnect the belt, pull it off, and then you have your belt tensioner, which is down here, that actually keeps the belt in place when it is engaged. And you just got to unbolt that. It's 8mm. Boom. Pull the deck out, clean it off really good, wipe it down. Sometimes you can wipe it down with some WD-40. If you see any surface rust showing up, hit it with WD-40, wipe it off. You could do some rust paint to cover that up and try to clear that up. They do make solvent for that to get rid of rust. Okay, the deck washer thing, it does work. It does do a job, but it makes a hell of a job mess in your driveway. You do have to wash your deck down every once in a while. If you do, make sure you do that. If you, just don't cut your grass when it's wet outside. Then you won't have it all clogged up in there. Cut it when it's dry. And next, the throttle control for the intellipower. It's not bad. I like it. It's easier to start. You just start it up and go with it. That it's really easy to cut when you go into the cut mode, or tall grass, go over to full. Works well. No bogging down when you're driving. You can use it that way. Back to idle, which is pretty cool about that. Is if you start the mower when it's on high, you start the mower when it's up here, the mower won't rev up to that RPM until the motor actually starts running for a few seconds. About 10 seconds later, it will rev up on its own. It's kind of like you're controlling it, but it's the IntelliPower system optimizing that startup and throttle control until it gets warmed up for a second. It's about 10 seconds delay on that. And the other way, when it's running, you turn it up, it actually revs up. So that's pretty good about that part. And it does have a click of each click. So you can't automatically, it won't just kind of vibrate its way. It is that way. So that works really well too. I'm pretty happy with that. Back under the hood again. Back under the hood. 3-gallon gas tank. To cut my whole yard, it'll use probably a good amount of it. I'll probably have a gallon left when I get finished. I fill it up completely, and then when I get done, next time I go and run it again, I'll fill it back up again. So it uses about 2 gallons to cut my yard. And the yard's not that long anyway, so, but that's good there. Okay, I mentioned that I did get the oil maintenance kit for this mower. Got it from a big box store. Since I still have, they're still in the warranty, I'm going to use their product just in case you have to take it in for warranty. And they're like, oh, well, you were using some Joe Blow, whatever type of oil, and that's the reason why it crashed out on you or something went wrong. So I did get that from, where did I get that? I got that from Home Depot. It was 65 bucks. Not bad. I mean, I could have bought all of it separate. It is what it is. I'll do that whenever I get finished cutting my grass. This time, I'll change oil this time, next time. So I did get that. So sticking with that. Next. All right, next thing I did get, these items that I bought to make things easier, is a large gas caddy. This is a 14-gallon gas caddy I did pick up from Amazon. It was like $140-ish. 15 gallons. It's a vacuum style pump. You squeeze the handle, fuel comes out. I think it'd be a lot easier instead of going back and forth to the gas station and filling up 3 gallons, or in a 5-gallon can, you got to go back and fill it again, back and forth, back and forth. So this holds 14 gallons. I like that. And we'll do a review on that later down the line, how I like it. But I just got it a couple of days ago. I have not filled it up yet. So I can't really tell you how it performs for me. It performs for different people different ways. So we'll see. And next thing, before I was going with the 5-gallon gas cans, just for my mower and just so I have gas all the time, or an emergency. Being here in Florida, have gas all the time anyway, so I can throw it in the truck if we have a flood or something and have to use gas at a gas station that has water in it. So got those. Those are 5 gallons a piece. You got 10 gallons there. And you got a 14-gallon tank there. So I'll take these. The one is full completely. The other one is half full. I just filled up the mower with the one there that's half empty. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking the large one to the gas station and filling that 14 gallons up. Leave it here in the garage here off to the side, out of the way, and then I'll use these to fill up the large one and then go easier to the gas station and fill this up. Filling this up with 14 gallons of fuel weighs about 100 pounds. Okay, I don't even weigh, I weigh 180, 190 pounds, and I can lift that, but I don't want to struggle with that, throwing it in the back of the truck. So easier to fill these two up, fill that up, and be done with it. Then I have a small little one here, little gallon one here, for my weed eater and for my blower. So so that's how I'm going to do it with that. If you guys have any ideas, maybe gave you an idea to do the same, so you don't have to lug something like that if you had to take back and forth to the gas station. You know, 100 pounds of fuel by yourself, struggling to take it out of the truck, put it on the ground to fill it, put it back in your truck, take it out of your truck when you get home, put it back in the garage. By then you need a chiropractor to play around with your back to save your pain, and some ibuprofen. But that's what I added to my fleet of what I'm going to do with yard work. 14-gallon tank, 2 5-gallons, and then I have that 1 gallon for 2-cycle fuel. And next, so outside, this is my yard now. This is my yard. Grass is tall. This is 2 weeks. 2 weeks of tall grass. 2 weeks. And then I have a backyard, goes around back by the pool. But 2 weeks. That's what it's like here in Florida. You got to cut your grass twice a week. If not, you're going to have grass like this. But Cub Cadet, we'll take care of it with no problem. Cut it down. Cut it all down. And this is this side yard here. And then it goes down past there, behind the house. But it'll take care of it with no problem. Get my wife on the mower. She can use the riding tractor. I'll cut the hills over here and cut the hill on the other side, and cut the hill over here on this side. So it's full of water now. It just rained really hard. Had a thunderstorm out here. So yeah, so cut that down. I'll use that on the push mower here. She'll cut on that side over there with the riding tractor, and then I'll get down in the middle here and up on the hill, and then she'll cut on the small little hill over there. She's scared to cut on that little hill there, so she'll do the top half, and I'll jump on the tractor and cut the rest on that little hill. She's just afraid of that. I don't blame her. So, all right, so that's the yard, and everything that I went over. Anybody any questions or anything, any suggestions or anything that I came up with that you want to help me out with, or anything else, anything I can help you out with? Just remember, everybody, guys and girls, if you're spending money on something that nice looking and that well in performance, don't wreck it up. Take care of it. I mean, I spent $2,500 on this thing. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to wipe it down. I'm going to clean it off. I'm going to make sure the maintenance is done correct. I just don't understand how people can spend money like that and just don't take care of it. Cut the grass and throw it in their shed and be done with it. This is kept inside in my garage. And I don't want it to be messed up. It's just something you're investing in for a long time. You better take care of it. And last thing I'll go over with you is the warranty part of this. Okay, warranty of this. Now, if you're buying this not from the Cub Cadet dealer, okay, everything is registered if you buy it from a Cub Cadet dealership. If you're buying it from a big box store, I bought this from Home Depot, and because it's not too far away from where I live in Florida, and I had it delivered. I bought it one day, and 2 days later it was sent to my house. I already had it pre-put together. I didn't want to go through all that. When I was coming back to my home here in Florida when it was getting delivered, I live almost 1,000 miles away from Florida, so it was already put together. I just went over everything, checked it, make sure everything was good before I signed off on it. Pulled it in the garage, got my wrenches out, started testing, checking everything, make sure all the bolts were tight and things were on correctly. The hood was not on correctly. I had to take that off and put that back on again. But it is. That's what I'm just talking about. Things like that. Check it out. Warranty on this. If you buy this from Home Depot, listen, if you buy this from Home Depot, it's not registered. Okay? It's not registered for your warranty. Don't forget to do that. They do not register your tractor through Cub Cadet for you. You have to do it yourself. You do have proof that you bought it. Yes, you do have proof you bought it from Home Depot with that receipt. But Cub Cadet is not going to say, hey, your tractor's not warranted. So what you do is go on the Cub Cadet's website. Go under their warranty and options and registration. Get your information off your tractor, which is back here in the back, under the seat. There's your information there under the seat, okay? Register it. Register it in there. If you did not get the extended warranty for it, Cub Cadet was charging, I think, $200 and something for warranty. I'm not paying that. So I contacted Cub Cadet. I said, hey, I bought a tractor. I just registered it. It says, yes, sir, we do see that you registered it, blah, 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 date. I said, good. So it's in the system. I said, yes, you're under warranty for the 3-year, 5-year warranty, manufacturer. Now, if you want extended warranty, we can do that. Cub Cadet wanted almost $300, I think, for the extended warranty. No, Home Depot wanted almost $300 for the extended warranty. Okay, it doesn't cost that. I understand why they did it, and they even said the same thing. They're only doing it because they want to have that extra money. You can go in anytime and register and buy the extended warranty for this tractor or any Cub Cadet tractor. I don't care what kind it is, and get your extended warranty after you purchased it. You don't have to buy it right away. Remember that. You can get your extended warranty. I just did mine, and my mower is, I bought it in June, at the end of June. I got my extended warranty now, and it only cost me like $100. So remember that. Extended warranty, guys, girls, take care of your investment. You take care of your car. If you had a Ferrari or a Lamborghini out there, you'd be out there washing it every day. Why would you do that to your small little Lamborghini that you have that cuts your yard and make your yard look nice so your neighbors will like you? So just remember that, guys. Take care of your piece of equipment. You can go on Cub Cadet's website to get the extended warranty. And remember, if you bought this thing from a big box store, go into Cub Cadet's website and register your lawn equipment. Okay? Register your lawn equipment. So if you do have a problem and it's still under manufacturer warranty, they'll know because they'll look it up and it'll be in there. Just got to put your information in, the type of tractor you got, where you bought it from, proof of where you bought it from, big box store, wherever else, Home Depot or wherever else you bought it from. Make sure you do that. If you bought it from Tractor Supply or wherever else, They register it for you at Tractor Supply because they're a dealer that actually sells lawn equipment, and they have a salesperson to talk to you. But go in anyways and check and see and register yourself in the Cub Cadet's website. And you can buy stuff off of there too, and they ship it directly to your home. I have not done anything. I'm going to buy a cover, sunshade cover for my wife because she says it's too hot, and I understand that it is. I'm going to give her that piece that can go over to sunshade, and you can enjoy cutting the grass without sweating your butt off riding around the yard. So that's going to be a gift to her soon, and next time I get that, I'll do a video of that, or I'll do some video of this cutting grass later this week. It's still raining, grass is still wet, so I can't do it. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any comments or anything that I can help you with, or whatever else, leave it in the comments or whatever. Reach out to us. But any other way, you guys have a great rest of the day, and see you on the next one.